Hey everybody, it's Pam with Pam's Craft Boutique. In today's project, we are going to make a root beer float cookie out of foam clay and a cookie cutter that's actually a cookie cutter that you would use to make a beer with. But today we are going to make a root beer. So starting off with the cookie dough foam clay from the Primitive Pumpkin, we are going to roll that out. I'm going to take some cooking spray and dip my cookie cutter in the cooking spray so that it doesn't stick. And I'm actually going to make two of these. So I'll have two on hand. And we're going to use this brown color from the Primitive Pumpkin. And this is going to be our root beer. So I'm going to roll it out and I'm going to make this one a little bit thinner than what the main base is, the cookie. So I'm going to roll this out. I'm going to cut it again with my cookie cutter, and then we're going to cut it down so that it's like a square, and it's going to look like you're looking at the glass. You know how glass is, like when you get a root beer float in some places, it has a mug or whatever they use, and it has it's like beveled. So I'm going to try to do that by putting some lines in my root beer. And then I rounded the corners a little bit. And I'm just going to use this and do some little lines. See, so it kind of looks like the glass, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to do that to both of them. And I'm going to put the little slits in this one as well. And then I'm going to take my white clay and basically do kind of the same thing. I'm going to roll it out thin, and then I'm going to cut it out again with the cookie cutter. And that way I can cut the pieces that I want and kind of piece this together. So I'm going to just cut off a little bit so it looks like a little bit of like the whipped cream is down in the bottom, or the ice cream is down in the bottom. And I just did white, but you can do like cream or whatever. And so I'm just going to do white at the bottom here. And then the other piece is going to be the handle, but I don't want it to be the full handle. So I'm going to cut a little bit out of it so that it looks like an actual handle. I hope that makes sense. But when you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So there's a little bit of space there, like you were going to pick it up by the handle. So now that we've got that, I'm going to add some tacky glue to the top here. I'm going to be using lightweight spackle, and I need to make sure that my spackle has something to hold on to when I go to put it down. And it's just a lot easier. I mean, you could fight with it, but just put a little bit of tacky glue down, and that way your spackle has something to hold on to. But first we need a straw, right? Because root beer floats, usually you get a straw and a spoon, right? So we're going to add a straw to each one of these. And now I've got my lightweight spackle, and I'm just doing an open circle. And I'm just going to make like little dollops all over the top of it so it looks like suds. And just go all over. And then make sure you go over the straw. And then once I get a base of one on each, then I'm going to go in on top and just kind of fill in, because I want it to look full, like whipped cream is just bubbling over, right? And let's not forget the cherry. So this is just a little ball that I got off of a vine that I got from Michael's at around Christmas time. But a bead would work if you have any red beads, or just roll up a ball of clay and stick it on there so it looks like a cherry. And that's all you got to do. So doing the same thing with the other one. And then I'm going to come down with the spackle, and so it looks like it's kind of bubbling over. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if you wouldn't mind sprinkling, I would really appreciate it. You can do root beer floats. You can actually just do beer. Whatever kind of drink that you want to. The sky, you're not limited to just one thing, right? So I hope y'all enjoyed this. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to sprinkle, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks, guys. I hope y'all have a great evening.